And now the latest on a developing story. Investigators still working to connect the dots between two murders that happened in Louisiana over the weekend. There is one suspect, and this man is accused of killing a state trooper on Sunday.
And now police are believing that he may have also killed his roommate, whose body they found after this incident with the policeman. Rosa Flores has the details.
Let me tell you something. That shotgun.
An emotional state police colonel describes the chilling words of the alleged killer of Trooper Stephen Vincent, captured on his squad car's dash cam.
You could hear him breathing in there and tell him, boy, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're going to die soon.
Authorities believe 54-year-old Kevin Daigle killed his roommate before encountering the Louisiana state trooper.
I'm sure you're going to ask the question that Mr. Daigle is involved in this, and yes, we're going to presume that.
According to investigators, the pickup Daigle was driving was stuck in a ditch Sunday. Trooper Vincent realized the vehicle matched the description of a reported reckless driver and started asking him about it. The suspect pulled out a shotgun, shooting Trooper Vincent in the head, according to authorities.
I watched that shotgun blast on that tape. I saw my trooper go backwards and then go back towards his unit, where he was going to try to get some help out there.
Good Samaritans like this man beat authorities to the scene.
This is a hero right here.
Wrestling with Daigle, investigators say, and subduing him with the wounded officer's handcuffs.
Me and Sam handcuffed him, and then we tended to the officer.
He was an older guy, it took 3 men to hold him down.
On average, a law enforcement officer is killed in the line of duty every 2.5 days in this country.
The potential of death is just there in everything that you do, because you don't know what is on the other side of that door or what's going to be behind the wheel of that car as you approach it.
Looking back at Trooper Vincent's 12 years of service, of course, now folks are looking back at the good things that he'd done. He has received 13 awards and commendations. He's also survived by his wife and 9-year-old son.
It's an alarming statistic, too. An officer killed in the line of duty every 2.5 days. That's
even knowing the yearly numbers, hearing it that way, it hits you somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Hey, moving on to this story now, one that's been all over social media today. The school year just starting at Virginia's Old Dominion University, but activities at a fraternity have been suspended.
It comes after sexually suggestive banners were hung outside a frat house during move-in weekend of all weekends, move-in weekend. Some students say it was just a joke, as students will do, but administrators are calling it sickening and unacceptable. Nadine Yanis reports.
Students a part of the Sigma Nu fraternity were behind these banners hung off a balcony at a home right across the street from Old Dominion. Banners displaying sexually suggestive messages like freshman daughter drop off and hope your baby girl is ready for a good time. Messages these freshmen took as a joke.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed at it. I thought it was funny.
Really? You guys didn't take any offense to it?
Not really. No, I didn't.
No,
Not
because it's
personally.
like college boys. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of like
I
expected.
feel like that's something we were already expecting to see.
Right.
It makes ODU's Vice President of Student Engagement and Enrollment Services sick to her stomach.
They thought it was just a joke, and that's something to expect when you come to college.
No, this is not a day, a time, and it never should be a time when you should expect that when you come to college. It was sickening, and it's unacceptable.
The signs were up on Friday on move-in day and seen by parents as they were dropping their kids off to college. ODU says they were removed at the request of campus police, but their message spread to all ends of social media.
To have this happen during move-in weekend was just really disheartening.
The university president himself sent this letter to the campus community saying he's outraged and that there's apparently a gap in their education on sexual assault, saying, quote, this incident confirms our collective efforts are still failing to register for some.
What are you guys doing to fix that?
We will not stop. This topic is important to me personally. It's important to the university. Our president's been out in front of it. We're not going to tolerate it. And when an incident happens like this, it just shows us that we're going to redouble our efforts. We've been leading in education, and we're going to do even more.
I think especially what hits me is that in the context of the problem of sexual assault on campus, signs like this, suggestions like this, they're just not going to play well with your administration. And you hear, those female students say, oh, you just expect it. But unfortunately, there are a lot of things that are expected when you go to college that aren't necessarily okay.
I loved what the school administrator said. The young ladies on camera saying, oh, this is funny,
right.
haha. No, it's not funny. When you've got a sign that says, hey, I hope your baby daughter's ready to have a good time, drop off the freshman here. College kids are not, that's sickening. It's sickening, it's unacceptable, no excuse, sorry.
Sickening and unacceptable. Hey, 2 words we're sticking with. Executive director says the fraternity is under investigation, by the way.
All right. American Airman Spencer Stone being treated at a U.S. military hospital in Germany after helping take down a gunman in last week's failed train attack that happened in France.
Now, as Charlie D'Agata reports, a 4th American hero has emerged. Check it out.
The welcoming party was a modest affair for a returning hero, but Airman Spencer Stone, with mom Joyce Eskel by his side, looked happy to be back with family, real one and military one. There for the ride and support, buddy Alex Scarlatos, a National Guardsman himself. Landstuhl is the U.S. Army's largest overseas military hospital, the center for the treatment of U.S. service personnel wounded on the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan. Lying wounded himself in the intensive care unit of a French hospital, Virginia native Mark Mugalian, the man who first wrestled the AK-47 from suspected gunman Ayoub El-Kazani. His wife, Isabella, told French radio, he looked at me and said,
I'm hit.
It's all over. He told me he thought he was going to die. There was blood everywhere. But it wasn't over.
He was squirting blood out of the left or right side of his neck. I just stuck 2 of my fingers in the hole, found what I thought to be the artery, pushed down, and the bleeding stopped.
Charlie D'Agata, CBS News, Landstuhl, Germany.
And we could tell you this afternoon that the city of Sacramento is actually planning a welcome home, like a hero parade, once they come home.
That story just keeps getting better. Now here is another American emerging as a hero. Another good story.
Good stuff there. Hey, speaking of good stuff, ice cream lovers, listen up. Bluebell did announce today, as they said they would yesterday, the second flavor to be on the assembly line to come out on Monday, Dutch chocolate, is going to be right there along with vanilla when they roll out in certain markets on Monday.
So we're going with the classics this week so far. The homemade vanilla, the Dutch chocolate.
Strawberry will be tomorrow.
Strawberry's next.
Watch.
That's the newsroom consensus. I'm saying it's strawberry. Right now, Bluebell ice cream only being made again at the Alabama facility. So far, no word yet on when Brenham's going to open back up, when that Oklahoma plant is going to reopen. But another returning flavor will be announced tomorrow. So cast your bets now.
And then when I guess where it gets tricky is Thursday and Friday.
Well, I know my guesses, but I'm not sure I want to put them out there. Oh. I have them signed on a piece of paper, though, so nobody can doubt me.
Is that what you and Max were doing in the newsroom?
Yeah. Max and I have very differing opinions, though. We'll see.
All right. Y'all have too much time.
Yeah, we're not working hard enough. Hey, stay with us. Right after this, we're going to tell you about a 5K that is raising some money for some College Station kids who are trying to get a little athletic, so stick around for that.